What's going on, guys? It's the One Round Raiko, and today we are here with the SS Figuarts Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku. I have a lot of things to say, but real quick. So, I have lighting. I have a lamp I stole from my from my girlfriend, and another lamp I stole from my girlfriend. So hopefully, even when it's dark out, if I have to record, there should be proper lighting until I get my big 5-head lamp from my dad's house. It's one of the last things I have to take from over there. Once I get that, I'll figure out how to finagle it in over here so there'll be more proper lighting and what have you. But for now, I got 2 lamps to light up both sides. I got the light up front, natural light coming in, even though it's kind of cloudy out today. But should look nice and pretty, should be plenty of light, so even day or night, there should be enough light for you guys to see. Anyway, yes, Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku. This is the first... As the first of 2 things. One, this is the first GT figure in the SH Figuarts line at all. This is the first one. Son Goku Super Saiyan 4 is the first one. Which has been followed up by Vegeta now, who had just been announced, and he's on pre-order, but he went up on May 26th, I believe, on like the Japanese sites, like I think Hobby Link Japan, like Amazon Japan or whatever, and then he went up on Big Bad Toy Store, I think Entertainment Earth, places like that. I had to get mine off Toku Collectibles, good site, I've ordered from them before, no issues, because he sold out like that, super quick. So, even though Goku technically came out a year ago, there were a lot of delays. I got this one probably about a month or 2 back now. I just haven't had a chance to record it because if you know, I had just moved. I got the whole new setup and everything. I didn't have a chance. I got him about the same time I was getting ready to move, so I didn't have a chance to open him then. But here he is now. He looks really good. This is also my first SH Figuarts at all. I've been meaning to pick some up. I've just never got around to it. I actually ordered this Goku twice. I got one for Mineral Gamer, my Mineral Gamer brother, Emerald Gamer. I gave him one for Christmas. And then I was like, you know what? I need one of these for me too. Because as much as I rip on GT, because I mean, come on, gotta admit, whether you like Super or not, GT had so many good things that just did not work. This is one of them that did. The design for Super Saiyan 4, although personally I prefer Blue and Ultra Instinct, as basic as they are, I like the simplicity of it. Also, blue is my favorite color. Super Saiyan 4 is undeniably one of the best designs to come out of Dragon Ball, period. It works for what it's trying to interpret or portray, rather, of like just the deep core primal power of the Saiyan. Super Saiyan 4 really, really hits that mark, which is why I'm excited for not only Goku, but Vegeta's coming, and you know, hopefully within the next year or so, they're going to announce, I'm calling it, has to be next year. They have to. It's either Omega Shenron, which I can wait on. I really can wait on Omega Shenron. But I want Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta from the Broly movie just got re-released again. So, I have that one hopefully coming next month in June, which is like 3 some day. Was it the 28th now? What is it? What's today? The 28th. So in like 3 days. So hopefully sometime during that month, I get it from Big Bad Toy Store and we're good. So we can have, I want to have both Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta just fighting or just head to head or whatever to see who really is the best fusion. But today we're here about Goku himself, just Goku. And as you can see, I have him in a very precarious pose because I don't have any Tamashi stands. That's on my list of things I need to get for not just my Goku here, but some of my, as you can see, the Gundam shelf. Get my gun. They're standing, but I'd rather them have stands so they don't go anywhere. And also, like my Lightning Collection figures that I have on my other shelf right now, they're prone to knocking over because they don't have any proper stability. He can stand pretty well, though, on his own, depending on your pose. As you can see, I have him here with his awesome effect piece. I think the effect piece is what really, really sold me on this. You can put in these little light balls onto a little ball, which I'll show off all that here in a second, and have him properly holding like the ×10 Kamehameha like he would do in the show. I'm going to go ahead and pick him up now. I'm going to get him more in a standard standing pose, and I'm going to take this out of his hand. So as you can see here, he actually comes with hands with pegs in them. So you can peg this right onto you can either do it on his right hand or his left hand. He has one for each. I'm going to move that out of the way so it focuses on Goku himself. Yeah, hit the dab, Goku. But yeah, so you can have it on either hand if you want, but it only has one peg hole for the hand. And then it has multiple peg holes that you just match by the end shape of them to go in here. I only have 6 of them on here. There's 7 total. It's just the 7th one kept getting in the way when I tried to pose him. It was like in his face or whatever. Like even on the box art back here, they show it with only 6 of them in there, unless the 7th one is straight pointing backward and you just can't see it. So I try to imitate this as best I can. Here's just some nice little promo shots of how he can move or what have you, and I'll get more into that here in a second. Here's what he comes with in here. I'm going to go ahead and slide this tray back out so you can see it more clearly. I'm not going to pull all of them out because it's just much. So you can see here, here's the other piece for his Kamehameha effect piece. He comes with 2 fists in the box here. Here, I'll hold it. Where's the... I like this kind of cover too. It's not like a slip-on cover that covers the whole thing. It just snaps into place. That's very convenient. I like that a lot. So just a standard basic fist hands, which have they do continue the pink fur on there, which is nice. You got, this is the other Kamehameha effect piece hand. He has like his kind of, what is it called? His martial arts stance hands. You know, he goes, yeah. He got one for both hands. He got the open splayed hands, which these could also be used for the Kamehameha effect, just without him, in the pose. He can't hold the effect. Well, I mean, you can try to make him hold it, but they're also just open splayed hands, like if he's just going for a blast or blocking an attack or what have you. A more curled hand. So this is probably more of the Kamehameha hand, like I was talking about, which I have the left one of those on him already. And then I have, of course, the pegged hand on the other hand. He has his instant transmission hands, which, if I can get one out of there, he has some for both hands, which is nice. I like that they include each fist for each side, like a left and right fist. That's very nice. So you can use it with either hand. And then, of course, he's got the multiple faces. The one I have on him right now is his screaming face. He comes with this one here. It's kind of just a stoic, just grr face, frowny face. We have a more intense, like gritting teeth face, just kind of looking off to the side. You can see there, which that probably would be the better Kamehameha face for what I'm doing, but whatever. And then just this is the one that came in the box, just a typical Goku smirk, which I like. I like that a lot. It's funny. He's got the I'm Goku. I'm the main character. Don't you know you've made a fatal mistake? You're going to lose. But I like they come with a lot of accessories, especially when it comes to like the martial arts stuff. Having multiple hands to really change out. And the face, the funny part about my Goku in particular is he came with his face falling off. Like his face was like really fell forward. So I had to open the box to put it back into place before I actually did the recording. But yeah, you can literally just like go under his chin and pop it off. And this, I'll just show this part here. This tuft of hair pops off, so you can just like use your nail or what have you to pop his face off and just peg it in. And then, like I said, this pegs right back into his hair. His hair, while we're on the topic, is really nice, very smart. They have these little tufts here on like little ball pegs, so they can actually move with him and don't hinder as much as you think. Like the whole hair has like little joints in it. Where it can get out of the way. See, this is what I did. I knocked his face off. Ah, Goku, what happened? But yeah, I like that a lot about the hair, because that's one of the biggest issues with a lot of figures that have, like, a lot of female figures, because they have longer hair, or just figures with big crazy hair, like a lot of Super Saiyan or just Dragon Ball characters that have crazy hair. This actually moves out. See, like you can even get it behind his shoulder if you need it to. So it really moves out of the way, frees up the range of motion, which these are known for. It's got a nice butterfly joint in there, which keeps the skin color. Nice bicep swivel. He's got the double jointed elbows. Nice pivot on the hands. You can move them around real nice. Same with the other hand. He can get a nice deep knee bend, double jointed knee there. He's even got the little toe articulation, which is very nice. Got an ankle swivel too. I don't think they have drop down hips. I don't want to tug on it too much to find out, but it's a nice upper thigh swivel too, so you can really get him in real poses. He can get about 90 degrees out on there, and he can't really go back because of the molded butt pants here, but you're not really going to have his leg back too far, and if you want to, you can just get him on like on a stand or whatever, or what have you, to get him in a more crazy pose like that if you really, really want that. I'm gonna take a knee. His tail, which comes up, you have to attach this yourself, but it literally just pegs inward. It's on a little ball, so it can move pretty well. I kind of wish it was articulated through here, just because I feel like you could do so much more, but it kind of being in the S shape, S for Saiyan, kind of makes sense. I mean, it's not really going to be doing anything crazy. It's just going to kind of be there, so you don't really have to be too crazy about it. It doesn't have to be wild, really. It's not that big a deal. Turn him around. It's got a nice bicep. This is actually like a softer plastic kind of, so it can move around if you really need to get it out of the way. It does kind of limit his crunch a little, but it's no big deal. If you really want to take it off, you can, but you're gonna see the inner workings. But he can real start bopping if you really want him to. Nice chest. You can really get around there. The articulation on these are really nice. Like he can look really far down. He can look up pretty well. His hair does kind of get in the way, but like I said, it doesn't really push on the back, and you can articulate it a bit. It's free to wiggle, if you will, if you want to take that, free to wiggle. It can really get out of your way and still look dynamic and brutal. It's like they really did just reach into the show and pulled out Super Saiyan 4 Goku and said, here you go, here's your toy. It's very accurate. The colors are real nice. The yellow on the pants, it's very, it's like a dull mustard, if you will, but like that's what it was. The nice, his shoes look real cool, very accurate, nice and pointy. His band is real nice, obviously his wristbands as well. The colors are very nice. There's no like real color discrepancies that I can tell, even on his like butterfly joint, which a lot of butterfly joints, like S8's figures otherwise are known for just not following the proper color and just being like a little out of place. His, no, they work real well, and they have the skin and fur color in there to really make him just look good at all angles, at all times. Really solid. You can see like that. You can really get the tiger knee. Blow my camera up with his power. Obviously not stronger than Super Saiyan Blue, of course. Super Saiyan 4 does get marked by Super Saiyan Blue. Heroes doesn't count because that is a Super Mega Goku. That's Xeno Goku in Super Saiyan 4. He's like maximum over Goku. And he only ties with Blue, therefore main series Blue is stronger. Stop whining about it. It's true. Also, Ultra Instinct just wins regardless, because that's super cool. But yeah, and then yeah, you can really get him into a lot of creative poses, even like just on the box or whatever. It shows what you can really do. This almost, without the color, that really looks like Gogeta, and I'm excited because we have Super Saiyan 4. We have 2 Super Saiyan 4s now. You know what happens when we have 2 of those? You put them together. You got Goku and Vegeta. The only one that I think could beat out Gogeta in release would be Omega Shenron, because technically they fought him before they fused as Super Saiyan 4s. But I would rather just get Super Saiyan 4. I figure they're going to release like Kid GT Goku and General Rildo or some other stuff. Maybe like Trunks and Pan. I don't remember if they don't think they've done a GT Pan. I think they've done a Pan or something. I don't remember. But yeah, no, they didn't do a GT Pan. No, they wouldn't, because he was number 1. He doesn't have the one hand, but one. But overall, this is a really good figure. I'd definitely pick it up if you can. I think it's still decently available. Last I checked, I think Big Bad Toy Store still has them in stock. Maybe I would check. They're not. I got this one for like $65, I believe. That's about base retail. Luckily, him and also Vegeta coming are just over-the-counter releases, so they won't be exclusive, super hard to get. They might sell out quick, but they're going to be readily available, if you will. They won't be too difficult, but they will, of course, sell out. You might have to wait until they properly release, or keep an eye out to see if someone drops their pre-order. It's one of those things you just got to kind of keep your eyes on. But overall, I'm pleased. For my first S8 Figuarts, like I said, even though I roast on GT, I like this a lot. It looks really good. He's looking for a big hug. And then, like, compared to the Lightning Collection, here I have my Tommy I just opened in my previous videos, the Ninja Ranger. They're about the same height. I believe they're all in that 6-inch scale for the most part. Like, here's Easy 8. Because he's the easiest one to grab of the Gundam Universe line. So you can see they're all pretty comparable. I don't think you'd have Goku fighting a Gundam, but you never know. Maybe he got huge, but he fits really well with the Lightning Collection. So if you ever want to have the overpowered Tommy versus the overpowered Goku in the who can get more colored forms first match, I think they're pretty even because he's got yellow, red, blue, silver. He's got green, white, red, black. They're pretty even, I think. I think Tommy has a chance against Goku. But they scale really well with most other collector brand figures, and you can he'll fit on your shelf real well, especially if you have other SH Figuarts, of course, or just other Dragon Ball figures at all. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to stick him right now. He might chill with my Lightning Collection figures just for the sake of it, but I have a lot of organizing to do. Maybe I'll stick him with my Gurren Lagans. I might do that just because why not? He's red, they're red, close enough. Anyway, I'd say like it definitely is a recommend. I'd pick it up if you get it. If you like it all. This figure very well shows off what these can do. Like him and the cooler figure that just released last year. I might still pick up maybe. I just like how it looks. It's very well articulated. It's just the mechanics behind the toy is really nice. I really like that. Like I like if it's a figure I like or a character I like rather, I would like to have the figure. But in the case of Cooler, I like him. I'm not a huge fan of him. Like I'm not like a diehard, but I do enjoy him, and his figure is really really good. So I look into that as well. But this one really shows off the best of SH figures. I know they can have some real stinkers. They've had some that are just like like I know Zarbon just came out. He's pretty cool, but his shoulder pad articulation is really weird. But I think it's worth getting at least Super Saiyan 4 Goku while he's still easier to get. I'm sure his prices on the secondary market are going to keep going up unless they do another re-release, which they may, but don't hold your breath because things have been very delayed thanks to COVID and everything. Things are getting better, but still, don't risk it. If you want it, pull the trigger, don't wait. If you have the funds and it won't break you, get it. But if you like what you see, leave a like down below and subscribe for more content like this. Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, and figure reviews sprinkled in between. And I've been the one, Rowland Raiko. And we'll see you guys next time.